Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hey, Tissues, Cope, Casitas, and Death Echo. Well, sorry you can't be here the whole time, Death Echo, but thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I always appreciate that. All right, but today we are playing some Unreal Championship 2. Trying this one more time. Hopefully everything goes well, otherwise this game might be cursed. Really quickly, I'm just letting everybody know as soon as I get this server up over on the Insignia Discord that it is up. Let's do the shock rifle. That's one of my favorites. And I think it's going to just start the match, but that'll be okay. UC2 server is up, but how is everybody doing tonight? Alright, I'm going to turn down the audio just a little bit, at least for me. Alright, live stream will be available always. Yeah, I hope it's just a mind. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's try this out. Everything seems good so far. I always like how this game you go from like third person to the first. So we do have a mix of bots as well as just regular players. I wasn't paying too much attention because I was posting the Discord, but we'll have to see how many real people are in here. Oh, I got a -1? Oh my god. I have a new disc, Casitas. Hey, Hydraulic Monkey, how's it going? Hey, Colton, welcome in. It already seems to be running well. Remember last time, wasn't it like the audio started to like freak out? It was rough. I wanted to play, but I could not find a copy of Unreal 2 locally. I'll get Insignia going soon, hopefully. Well, Jeremiah, whenever you do, definitely feel free to join in on one of these days. It'd be fun to get to play together.
What's up, Camp Xbox?
Hey, hello. That's so funny on the Xbox communicator. Yes, I am playing Anubis.
Yeah, you really did.
I spent a good chunk of today playing Original Oblivion on the 360. How are you enjoying that? Yeah, this is running so much better. Okay, not too bad. It's interesting. I think I picked a random map this time, and it brought us to the same first map. I remember that. It's the stupid hand.
Just one
kill? I think I had it set to 20. That's crazy. And Smite's looking different. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, come on.
I played Yeah, I played a little bit of Smite. It's been a very, very long time. I'm liking it quite a bit. I started a couple years ago, but only played for a month. I just picked it back up a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I don't know, just like the world in that one is very beautiful. Are you planning on playing the remake at all? I bought this at the game store. Nice. Yeah, I think this one is usually pretty cheap. It's a very common title. Yeah, I always like simple shooters like this. That's why I like always go back to Unreal Championship. It's nice and chill.
play.
Well, it looks like somebody can't find the match. Okay, well, I'll be looking at the Discord for a second. Yeah, it's always a little bit of something with with Insignia getting connections together. To be honest with you, I don't know the names of them too well. Unfortunately, I don't have all the characters, so I don't get to play Raiden. Not bad, okay. I love the double jump.
For the Empire.
Alright, adrenaline's full. Ooh. My favorite game genre, shoot with guns. Yes, I don't know. I grew up on first-person shooters. I don't know. So it's like it just works for me. Energy burst is crazy. So is nimble. Oh my god. Okay. Probably not. I have never played Skyrim, so I could go back to Morrowind, but I lost my Morrowind saves. Oh, that sucks. But Skyrim's a good one. Definitely worth playing. Especially for the first time. That sounds amazing. Raiden was your favorite to play as. I mean, that's just cool, right? It's cool that he got included. Hey, Michael, how's it going? I gotta get used to like pulling out the melee. Hey Anchor, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? 7th gen is the greatest gen in modern game. I mean 7th gen, 6th and 7th gen are so strong. I know like 360 love has been like really on the rise. Because I think that was a really just incredible generation. Both that and the PS3 had some really great stuff. I love this game because artistically it's a transitional mix between UT 2004 and UT 3. I can see that. Baraka, I remember whenever I got, I forget which one it was, but as soon as I saw that Baraka existed, I thought he was like the coolest thing. I used to pick him all the time. It's kind of like Axel in Twisted Metal. Where it's like, oh, he's just so cool, I have to play him. And I don't even think Axel was like considered like the best.
Nice.
That's as simple as it gets. Yeah, I think like you said, Tissues, this is promising. I remember loving this single player. I need to play more of it. I'd like to do a review on it eventually. Hey Kev, always nice to see you here. Welcome. So it's a mix of bots and human opponents. So you can fill up the extra slots with bots, which I really like that. It makes the game a little more full. But then there is 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 people online playing. And the simple HUD is nice to look at. I agree, not too much on screen. Do I prefer the S or the Duke? So I like both. I enjoy both. There's actually some games I do think it works better on the Duke, but overall I like the S better. I think the S is just a better feeling controller in the hand. And that's what I'm using right now, actually. But both I can switch between. I don't mind them. Hey, I have the Unreal 2 demo with live enabled disc, and I have Insignia. I wonder if that'll work. I don't know. I know some demo versions do work. Oh.
5 kills remaining.
Oh, I was just trying stuff while I was in the air. Camp, have you done a Psychonauts review? No, I haven't. That is one that has been requested a lot. I do love that game. That's like one of my favorites. The second one's really good too. So maybe I could get to that one soon. I asked in a poll recently what games people wanted to see covered, and that one came up quite a bit actually. I asked that before as well. I like having a nice reference of like what people want to see. I'm happy to hear that, Anchor. Does this game have any aim assist? Good question. I don't think so?
3 minutes remain.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I used to love being Baraka in Mortal Kombat. And Hagar in Final Fight. Oh yeah, Hagar? Yeah, well Hagar's just cool. Because he's a mayor and he fights out in the streets. I love that. Mad Cats or Duke? You know I gotta go with the Mad Cats. Duh.
Just 1 kill remains. You have lost the match.
That was a good game.
That was a good game.
At least at the camp.
Hey Ludacris, how's it going? Hey, no worries. Just thank you for showing up. That's really nice of you. Wiimote or the Duke? The Nyko Wiimote is the one that I like. The little tiny ones. Have you done Dreamfall: The Longest Journey? I have done a review of Dreamfall: The Longest Journey. Long time ago. That was a very early review. I do like that review. That was before I was doing scripts and I kind of just would talk on the mic. I think it's really good. I don't know. That's one of my favorites. That ranks really high for me. I want to say it's in my top 20 at least, maybe top 10. Right now that I reviewed. Also, sorry if you hear my cat meowing. She walked up to me. I think she wants some attention. Some of the weapons remind me of early iterations of... Yeah, I wish I had more knowledge on... Because I've played them before, but I don't have like a ton of knowledge on the tournament games. Because I own Unreal Tournament 3. I just didn't like play it a ton. I enjoyed it. Burnout Paradise or Midnight Club LA? Oh, Burnout Paradise fully. I like Midnight Club LA, but if I'm gonna just like throw on a game, it's gonna be Burnout Paradise for sure. Oh, speaking of controllers, I was at like a game store and they had a dragon controller. I guess it was part of something called the Freak series, and it was an Xbox controller, and it literally had like a hard dragon on it with a tail. It was huge. I couldn't imagine using that. Billy and Mandy controller. I still can't believe that's a thing. Oh yeah, you're thinking about doing the hard drive upgrade. It's really not too bad. Oh yeah, that's the best part, is the low quality mics, for sure. I love Dreamfall. Not enough people bring up the series, and the Xbox version looks pretty good for being... No, it's a great looking game, and if you play it on the 360, it looks really clean. It is backwards compatible. Yeah, it's just like a really good story. I like a really good story in a game. Couldn't you go? Yes, you can go in third person. I guess I'm not doing it at the moment. But yeah, you can play this in third person. Yeah, I'd love to go back and play some Unreal Tournament. I think that'd make for a good stream, like classic PC games. I feel like DJ Andromeda's always on here. So is Rory64. They're both always playing. I'm always happy to see that. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, I can only jump so much. Oh no, not that kind of control. Oh yeah, because it's like a grittier art style. Gears of War came out and like changed the way games looked. Yeah, I was looking into that whole Freak series for controllers. It's crazy. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? When I was like 14 years old, I had the Xbox controller with the built-in fan. I had that controller too. I feel like that was like a quintessential controller. It's not a bad controller at all. Man. Does this game have swearing? Yes, it does. Yeah, you can, like, curse at people.
Nice shot.
I don't know. It depends on the character, I think. I believe there is a way to transfer your data from your hard drive to the other one. It just includes... It's like a whole different process for doing that. But you can get like a little connector for whenever you do the hard drive swap where everything will transfer over. You and your friends would fight over the Duke controller? That is so funny. There's some people that would not understand that. Like, that's the main controller. But I love to hear it. Fake people on those mics. None of them mention Colton's. Specifically, Colton's. Yeah, it is. It's 2005. So, and I don't think was it out when the 360 came out, or it came out very close to it. So yeah, it's definitely not pushing the original Xbox. Dude's got a crazy amount of health. Yeah, this is OG Xbox. Yeah, this is original Xbox. Isn't it crazy? And this game runs in widescreen. Doesn't run in like anything above 480, but still. Yeah, Fusion Frenzy. You don't want to mention Fusion Frenzy around the Xbox. You want to talk about the superior Fusion Frenzy 2. Which I'm just kidding on that one. Not even true. PGR2's voice chat quality is genuinely good. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I'd love to hear that. Because that's the thing, there's like MMOs that they really wanted to do voice chat for, and I couldn't imagine the quality being like good enough for that with like a giant group of people. And the melee's crazy. Had a PC port that was leaked online. You know, I heard about that. I don't know a lot of info on it, though. In Unreal Championship 2, the goal is, like, super simple. I guess it depends on the game mode, but the one we're playing right now, it's just to get the most kills. It's just a death match, which is what I enjoy. Just, like, something simple like that.
One kill remains.
Any chance of a Conquer Live and Reloaded session soon? I can definitely add it to the list. I don't have anything planned, but I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you would look, any kid's like, oh man, that giant controller, that's the adult controller.
You have lost the match.
Yeah, usually that was like something I like to do is like I look at the manual and see if the Duke controller's in it, and then if it is, I usually try it with that. I plan on doing something for the 360 on its 20th anniversary, but I'm working through that now. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, there's definitely that bridging point between the 360 and the Xbox where both sides looked good, but early 360 games definitely look like 6th gen games. Oh, Camp, I don't know if it was on purpose, but releasing Halo video on Bungie Day was genius. Thank you. That was a mistake. I did not mean that, but hey, everything works out in the end. I don't know, some things just happen that way. Fusion Frenzy 2 is iPhone shovelware. Yeah, I played a little bit of Fusion Frenzy 2 recently, and I forgot just how annoying the announcer is in that game. You have to shut him up. He's so bad. I need to check the Discord really quickly, make sure nobody's... Looks like everybody's in having fun. Perfect. Yeah, I agree. You know, I've played so many 360 and Xbox games recently. It's definitely like... Oh my god. There's just something different about the look that just... I don't know about 6th gen to 7th gen, and I love 7th gen games, but 6th gen games have like a really unique feel to them. Oh yeah, Phantasy Star Online. I'd love to play that sometime. Because I tried playing alone. That game was hard alone. Yeah, can you believe that? The 360 is that old? The first original Xbox game to use Unreal Engine was Unreal Championship. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, Panzer Dragoon Orta is a classic. Yeah, I don't mind the Duke controller. It's just up to some people. I could definitely see with smaller hands it being a little tougher. Yeah, Reckless, Dead or Alive 3, yeah, those definitely like are pushing the hardware. I'd say Escape from Butcher Bay, I know it didn't release like in 2005 or something, but that was close enough to the 360, but it is crazy how good that game looks. Yeah, Dead or Alive 3 has DLC, yeah. Oh yeah, Cell Damage, that one's really fun. I actually had someone say to me that that came out on the Dreamcast, and then like caught me off guard for a second. I was like, really? No, it didn't. It looks just like a Dreamcast game, though. Bungie 7 steps to world domination. Can you use a controller port the USB for the OG Xbox and a USB flash drive as a memory unit to transfer saves between OG Xbox consoles? I believe so. I just know you need a flash drive that isn't too large. Once it starts getting too large, it doesn't read it as a memory card. Yeah, that's true. It does feel a little current. It's like a character-based shooter. Goodbye, my friends. From dust I will, but from ash I shall. Yeah, the back pain. That's the worst part. Oh, Far Cry. That'd be fun to play online. Oh, good old Phantom Dust. That's one I need to cover. Man, there's so many games that we can talk about. Alright. Fusion Frenzy 2 review win. Not soon, but there is going to be something talking about it, I will say that. Finally, a redemption stream for this game. Yep, I know you're asking for it, Forrest, and there were a few other people that really wanted this, so... And I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing good now. We're about 30 minutes in. Eh, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it, Casual? Oh, you've been playing Dead Man's Hand? How's that been? That game's interesting. I don't love it, but like, it's not bad. Yeah, the blasters are rough. Yeah, usually if I'm going into a fight with blasters, I'm not gonna be using I'm gonna be running to melee. Sometimes you can't find ammo in time. Just hopping around over here. Yeah, the 7th gen was kind of like where it's the end of that generation, things started to go a little south. Like, microtransactions at the end of that generation were starting to get bad. But you gotta remember, the 7th gen is such a long generation. You know, people are complaining about horse armor, and then by the end of that generation, you're buying your digital GTA 5 bucks, you know? Project Gotham Racing is yeah, it does. It has a lot. I didn't see Jurassic World Rebirth, Forced. I don't know, I wasn't too interested in it. Did you see it? How was it? Can you parry projectiles with melee? I did not know that. I'm walking in here blind. Not too blind, but I feel like it sometimes. Ooh. How many people still play usually game servers online? So there's usually a game event every night, at least one game event, I'll say. But it's not crazy popular. Like, it's not like to the point where it's like, oh, let me just hop on this game and people will be playing. No, you have to be a member of the Discord and you have to check for game nights because there just has to be that little bit of structure. But if you're just looking to play some games randomly, there's usually at least one thing getting played every night. And Rainbow Six 3 has been really popular recently. I think that's been getting something like every night. It was one of the first games you played as a kid, Roberto. That's cool. It's gonna be me like, oh, you know, you guys are just mad at me for for not liking Fusion Frenzy. You use a 4 GB SanDisk cruiser. Yeah, I think 4 GB is about what you want. Camp League of Legends. No, I don't like League of Legends, so you won't see me talking about it. Not a fan at all. I have not done a comparison for those two, but that does sound really good, Taylor. That sounds like a great video idea. Yeah, the green on the left is hell. Microtransactions are the worst. Kingdom Under Fire review win. Maybe soon, actually. I don't know. That was a really requested one in that poll I did recently. I bought the ones I was missing from that series. You don't like the music? I saw Jurassic World. It was decent. Okay, that seems to be what the consensus is.
Play.
Dead Man's Hand is pretty good. Nice to hear it. I believe most of the DLC of this... Oh, it wasn't free DLC. I saw 28 weeks later. It was decent. The second one or Years, the new one? Because I did see Years. I did like it. I had some issues with it. Yeah, there's like nothing on the memory card. I mean, that memory card was just pretty much useless anyway. It was just like, oh, you can bring your save to like a friend's house, right? Because like we talked about like a little bit before, the Xbox felt like unlimited space. Oh, you started playing Jedi Fallen Order? Definitely talk about how that is on like the Discord and stuff as you go along. I'd love to hear it because I haven't played that one. He's flipping around, man. Doom Annihilation. It was fun from the little bit I played. I had friends who were really into League, and it's like back in its day, so I've played like a lot of it. Oh, the Blob. Yeah, back to the Blob. Did I ever play Xbox at camp? No, no. Yeah. The one time I went to like a summer camp, there was no video games. But I still think about it. That was a fun trip. I think I like canoed for the first time. I did archery. I don't know. It was a good time. Yeah, this game does have people speaking through the voices. I did hear someone earlier. There was a cough. Yeah, I'm playing online. Yep, through the original Xbox. We are playing on hardware. I just totally did that to myself. The Blob. A macro transaction? That's a good question. That's like whenever you buy like you get 300 gems for $119 and you get an additional 2 gems or some garbage like that. Yeah, Counter-Strike was fun. Most of them transfer to memory unit about 90% of the time. Nice. Yeah, it was. It's crazy how long that generation lasted, right? The 7th gen was around forever, but I mean, it had some of the greatest games of all time. Man, this guy is... Oh, man. A modded Wii is pretty good, too. Yeah, I know. I've heard that modding your Wii is great. What were your issues with 28 years later? So I really loved the weird editing in the beginning of the movie. That felt like the 28 weeks... 28 days later feeling, where it was quick cuts, doing these really weird things. And then I think it lost that energy about like halfway through the movie. Halfway through the movie, it started to become more just like edited and shot like maybe not your typical movie, but just like a little more normal. I wish it was a little more insane stylistically for the whole movie. I think that was my major thing. But like when it was doing crazy stuff, like zombies dying and then it doing like 360 shots around them, it was crazy. Loved it. Yeah, Dino Crisis 3, yeah. No, I did not have a camp at Xbox. This is the camp Xbox. You should say hello. Hey. Oh, in the voice chat? No, not tonight. Even though that would be fun. Like if I did it through the chat, man, the mic quality would be so bad. My favorite non-Xbox game. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. The first one's on Xbox, but I think the second one's the better game. I love that game. You ever seen that video of the guy at the casino and he like pulls up his his bank account on the slot machine? That's just crazy. Think about that sometimes. What CDs did you rip from your OG Xbox music player? So back then, I really liked my nu metal, and I think I had most of the System of a Down discography on there. I had Alice in Chains. I'm trying to think. I might have had a Van Halen CD as well. Mostly rock stuff. But the System of a Down ones were always like my go-to. I wasn't a big CD collector as a kid, even though I grew up right in that time. So I didn't have like a ton. It reminds you of Spike TV. It has that Spike TV feeling. I think a lot of people have been desensitized to it, of course. Yeah, Unreal 2 is at least different. I think that's something you could say. 28 later movie. Oh no, they're zombie movies. You're thinking of... Oh man, what are those movies called? Not 28 Days Later. 28 Days of... Or 28 Nights? That's like the vampire movie. I know what you're talking about, I just can't remember the name. I don't know, because it's funny, they're making a 28 Years Later 2 and 3. So, like, they're not even doing, like, the time gimmick anymore. Yeah, I used to love watching, like, the Spike TV. Didn't they would cover, They would cover E3 on Spike. LT while in Melee to reflect. Okay, good. Yeah, didn't Spike TV was the one with Deadliest Warrior, right? Which that's an Xbox game. Creed on there too. My dad loved it. So I've listened to a lot of Creed in my life. Which is why I think I have like a weird soft spot for it. Like there's like certain like artists that you just like hear so much that you just like tend to like, you know what, it's not that bad. But I consider Half-Life 2 a 6th or 7th gen game. I would call it a 6th gen game just because of timing, but I definitely can see your point. There's a lot of like future thinking there. I'd say definitely the PC version, you have a bigger case to make on that. Man, I could just do this all day. Like, I could just sit here and do this. Like, I'm not even doing that great. But I don't know, it's just something so enjoyable about it. 30 Days of Night. Yeah, you got it. I think I had Josh Hartnett.
Ten, 9, 8.
Yeah, Unreal 2, yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I remember that movie not being that bad. Ink Masters. I never watched that one, but I know of it. No singing tonight. No karaoke. Not until I play Xbox karaoke on stream. You beat this game's campaign. How'd you feel about it? It did receive... Yeah, it did get updates, and I know they added achievements and stuff like that. That's my alter ego. Oh, DJ Andromeda said GG. Throwing a GG. Orange Box update added some 7th gen stuff too. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Have you seen Without a Paddle 2? It is terrible. No, I have not seen Without a Paddle 2. I've heard of it. I know it exists with all those other weird sequels that probably didn't need to happen, like Benchwarmers 2. I like this game a lot. I use the cheats a lot. Yeah, I like the little mutators. Is it hard setting up Insignia? No, not really. It's one of those things where at first it's a little daunting. But like if you follow a video guide, it's really simple nowadays. You don't even need to have a soft modded console to do it. You can just have it set up on a stock console. There has not been a new Unreal game. I know, I wish there was a new Unreal game. Something, but I guess Fortnite is... What's up? Which, in my recent video on the history of Xbox Live, that was like my first time playing Fortnite. I should say I played it for like 1 minute on the Switch one time, but otherwise that was like one of my first times trying it out. Conquer on Insignia. That's the second time I've been asked that, so definitely I should try that out. No, not Josh Groban. Glad you're shedding light on games that were unfairly criticized. Yeah, I mean, Pariah still gets hate, but I don't know, Pariah rocks. Yeah, I mean, I think the best opinion is an informed one, and I think it's important to go back and try out these games before, like, I can look at critical reviews and get an idea of what people like, but I guess I won't know if it's any good until I play it. Can you make me higher? Oh yeah, that's it. I don't know. I've heard much worse music. Bad News Bear recently. LOL, it's terribly good. Which one? The original, or the Billy Bob Thornton one? I've actually only seen the remake. Yeah, voice chat does still work, Pascal though, and I think they have solutions so you can use whatever you have. Hold on. I'm gonna take a little moment. But hey, Noctis, how's it going? Always nice having you here. Yeah, well, there was Unreal 2. It does have multiplayer, but it is like completely different than what you'd expect. And Shenzhen, $9.99. I really appreciate that. I remember how unreal this game was. They even say that in this game. I think, like, I was playing the other night just to kind of test run this, and then they were like, "This is unreal." One of them will say that. I think it's really silly. But no, I really appreciate that. That goes right back into the channel. So, no, that's super nice of you, Shenzhen. And you're a member too, so you're a big time supporter. Beck. Halo the Halo Killer. That's funny. I like that. You should do a stream that's exclusively Xbox Live Arcade. I was thinking about doing something like that, like almost a variety stream, where like it wouldn't just be one game, where we could go through multiple. And I feel like Xbox Live Arcade would be a good one. Play some of the bank shot billiards. Oh, Alan Wake American Nightmare. That'd be a good one. Yeah, Anchor. No, and that's... I try to, like, make that, like, a good point. Is that, like, I state how I feel about the game, but, of course, that's going to be different for everybody, and I feel like you should play a game if it just interests you even a little bit. Yeah, no, I remember that movie being pretty funny.
5 minutes remaining.
These graphics look unreal. It is crazy. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the review, Master. The Halo Fireteam Raven review was like one of my favorites to do. Just because it was so fun going out and filming it, because I've never done anything like that before. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've not seen the ad for this game. Reviewers like Angry Joe, I think, cause a lot of people to be misjudged and never give a game a fair chance. Yeah, I mean, that was a whole period, right? The whole angry reviewer shtick. And it wasn't like a joke. Like, you know, where it should have stayed. Yeah, kind of like what you're saying, Taylor, except I think AVG, and that's like, you know, it's a comedy, it's a bit, but maybe some people took it like too serious. Alright, Ethan, I hope you have a good night. Yeah, Alan Wake in general is really good. Have you played Alan Wake 2, Casitas? I miss those old XBLA games. I miss Castle Crashers, Kingdom from Keflin. Yeah, I like those games that you could play for like in-between experiences. Like, oh, I don't have enough time to play my AAA big game, but I can pick up a level of Castle Crashers. It is great. And also, Lover of Green, you've been a channel member for forever, so thank you for your long-time support, and thank you for gifting those 5 memberships. You're always in here gifting those usually every stream, and that's super nice of you. And it's awesome to get some people in on the camper crew. So I want to say welcome, Michael, Razorback Roar, Sam Botron, Jaleem Anta, and Arthur One. Welcome to being a camp counselor. You get early access to videos like tomorrow's YouTube short, members only videos. So yeah, no, awesome. Welcome to the team. You should do a video. I want to do a video on video game movies. I always think that's fun. Yeah, it's backwards compatible, right? Yeah, Taylor, I think he, you know, nowadays I don't love his stuff, but at one point, like, I used to love watching his stuff. Yeah, Lover of Green, always doing it. I'm always appreciative. This game does have some really impressive, yeah, it's a really impressive looking game. Hey, Luffy, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't beat Alan Wake 2, but what I played I really liked. Yeah, but the anchor, that's the changing tides of the internet. I don't know, there's always like fads and stuff like that. Oh my god, what happened? Actually, there's something I want to do. Let's change up our character. Let's like... Let's just try something a little different. And I kind of want to change my weapon as well. It won't work now. I want to try the bio rifle. I like the rocket launcher too much. I can't give that up. You ever play Happy Wars? No, I've never played Happy Wars. I had it installed for the longest time. I just never played it. I was really interested in it, though. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You really love Remedy. Yeah, because you really love Max Payne, which I gotta do Max Payne 2 sometimes. Or sometime. Yeah, all the EA games are taking their, you know, because those ran on their own servers. I guess that's why it's taking a little bit longer on those. Most played Xbox game of all time. Oh my god. That's a tough question. Probably Tony Hawk's Underground 2. That's the one I always return to. Yeah, all those games have like their own universe, which I think is interesting. All Unreal games are delisted on Steam. Yeah, that is a bit sad. Yeah, I wish I had the same amount of time to like play like brand new games, but maybe I do need to go through like the Alan Wake series. I have been playing Tony Hawk's 3+4 though, because I want to cover that on the channel, because I always do Tony Hawk, and it's been pretty fun so far. I saw a trailer for Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Are you excited? Not like crazy excited, but I'll go see it. Those movies are fun. I actually got a kill with like the pistols.
5 kills remaining.
Is that your best?
Oh yeah, their games are definitely worth playing. I mean, Max Payne is great. Oh, okay. I don't feel like I should be doing this well. This thing went crazy. Hey Camp, thanks for all the retro Xbox content. Haven't played a majority of the games you covered, but I appreciate video game history. And I'm happy to hear that. I think that's like some of my favorite video game history is like new stuff that I've never experienced before. I always think it's fun to learn about new stuff. And thank you for supporting for 15 months, over a year. Can't believe that. So, no, thank you for that. And I'm glad I can give you some great video game history. Yeah, I gotta try out Control. Is Quantum Break part of the Alan Wake universe?
Just one
Maybe
kill
that's my knowledge of Quantum Break is very low, unfortunately. I want to change that. Max Payne movie. I saw that forever ago. I hardly
You have
remember
lost
it.
the match.
Holy shit!
You see, there was some cursing right there. I agree, Crawler went crazy.
Good shot. Let me show you have.
Yeah, I love Unreal Championship 1. I think I like it a bit better than this one, personally. I like the simplicity of it, but this one's good, too.
Lost is your soul. Where the hell are you? Where are you?
That's right, yeah, because the guy who plays Iceman is in both. There was an Alan Wake reference. Yeah, I guess I don't know how that universe works. The Unreal connected universe. Oh, that's right. I picked someone new this time. Maybe a little bit different. And I think I got the bio rifle as well. So we're changing things up a little today.
Nice.
Heard me say shut up to some kid on Xbox and he burst into the room and took the TV away. Oh man. You know, I don't think I've ever had a game cut off by my parents. I've had them comment on it. Like I remember one time I was playing Vice City, and it was like, "Why are you playing a game that's so violent?" I mean, I was a kid. This dude's crazy. Max Payne with Marky Mark. Easy.
Nice shot.
Out of all the people you could have picked. But I mean, that was, what, 2007? So, he was just nominated for The Departed, so he, you know, he's kind of on a hot streak. Since they don't own the rights to Quantum Break, it isn't. I gotcha. Looks very close to UE3, despite being UE2. Definitely bridging the gap. I mean, UE3 came out very soon after this. Dad took away your copy of Duke Nukem 3D? Your mom wasn't happy about you playing GoldenEye. Can't see that. Let's Jane Pond.
Naughty, naughty.
I think I get new mutators. Yeah.
Is that your best? You have no honor.
I remember being proud that I found. Oh, you weren't 15 yet. I remember being proud that I found out you could get your money back from your car friends in Vice City and show. Oh yeah, not impressed and things appalled. I get that. I remember being shown that you could do that at a friend's house. Because I had an Xbox and I think I went over there and they had a PS2, so they got to have that. That was also the friend's house where I first watched like South Park for the first time, which I wasn't allowed to watch that. It was okay because I was on a mission from God. Yeah, that's always the way to explain it.
Effective for a savage to my pain.
Hey, that works, Casitas. Yeah, definitely. Anchor. Our friend. My dad was my plug. That's so funny. What a way to put it. Serious Sam was a lumberjack game? I like that. That's very creative. Yeah, I don't know. Adult Swim was weird. I always felt like I was like sneaking it while watching it, even though I wasn't like forbidden from it. Once my mom found out about the ERSB, she hated M-rated games. I think that she might have thrown away a big part of your collection. Oh no, that's so sad.
Shot.
You know, I've played some T-rated games that are pushing the limits. That was dirty.
Talk to the hand.
I hunger.
What do you eat?
Good one.
Or the best friend. Yeah, it's always like the late night, like Adult Swim shows, stuff like that. remember like Venture Brothers. Was Driver 3. I remember getting Driver 3. Like, I remember that, like, trip to Blockbuster, seeing it there and being, like, really excited for it.
Just one kill remains.
Oh, I did not mean to blow myself up. It was San Andreas, and my dad was like, which version? That's so funny that he asked, like, hey, which one? I remember the first game I bought on eBay was a Lego Movie Studio or something for the PC. Yeah, I bought it on my my dad's account. I was really excited for it, and then I think it hardly ran on my family computer. My dad would watch Adult Swim, American Dad, and she. Yeah, my favorite was always just Futurama. That's the one I always would watch.
You have lost the match.
Nice shot. Is that you?
I know, Surfboard Charlie. Sometimes it's important. Those memories are more important than anything else. Oh yeah, I wanted to. I didn't really like the bio rifle too much.
Experience the rain of blood. You cannot evade me. Surprising. I'll teach you to run.
I think everybody might have. No, I think we still got some people here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because we're gonna be playing. It's only 9. You guys talking about friends in here?
Play.
Have I ever played the Conflict Desert? I have played. I played Desert Storm. I played that one, and it was tough. I'll say that. But I've never played the Vietnam one. Lego Island review win. That'd be fun to do. I have good memories of playing Lego Island. When the game would like turn black and white because I think like you give the pizza to the burglar and the game would turn black and white because you shouldn't do that.
You fought well.
Got a hot. Yeah, you know what? I had a friend who borrowed my copy of San Andreas back in the day. Because he couldn't have a Grand Theft Auto.
Unreal.
I don't know, Taylor. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm over here. I end up reading the chat more than like the game. I feel like because I just like talking to you guys. I think it was last time Cope might have said that it's like a Q&A session with like gameplay in between, which I thought was really funny. I still rewatch Futurama at least once a year, and I think it should stop. So many episodes give me allergies out of my eyes. Yeah, there's the one with Yancey. That one always gets me with the clover. More than the Seymour episode. That one gets me. I don't remember my first M-rated game. My parents did not check it. GTA 3 and such were. I was a kid. Duke Nukem 64, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I always knew kids like that. My parents were just selective. Like, I could play M-rated games, but they seemed to, like, they would know, like, some of them. Like, I was, like, Mortal Kombat was fine. But there was, like, certain other games that they weren't for. But at a certain age, it's not weird. Best video game role by movie, Bowser, Claptrap, or Steve. I can't believe he's done that 3 times. Out of those,
Nice shot.
I don't even know. God, I don't even know. I can't even pick. Steve? Because it's kind of funny?
I will be Empress.
I mean, Driver 3 has a really cool, like, cinematic feeling to it. It feels like a Michael Mann movie in a way. I'll give it that. You are the wheelman. Because you're the first one in your group to have a car. Yeah, God, Driver 1 and 2, I think it's the... I forget which one it is, but one of them just has an insane tutorial before it.
Bad news. I'll be back again and
This dude is
again.
crazy with his melee. Couple hundred hours in the original Driver. That's crazy.
5 minutes remain.
Yeah, I could see that. There's certain games, like, I think, not the Volvo game, but there's, like, a racing game that I covered that, like, people in the comments were like, oh, I really enjoyed this one because I just liked free roaming in my car and stuff, and I think that's totally cool. Oh wow, you bought Vice City on release and then still didn't have the console to play it on. That's dedication. Tommy Vercetti with the swim floaties. Butcher Bay win, that's a big review. That's definitely like a big deal review. But I'd love to do it. Great game. Oof. I don't know how I did that.
Next.
Collateral damage. Naughty, naughty. Finding.
The taunting is so funny.
Just 1 kill remains. You have lost the match.
Impossible.
Your programming is inferior. Spammer equals true.
That's right, yeah, the tutorial, just like people are stuck behind it. The Leela and Fry episode where he gave his hands to the devil. Oh yeah, that one's really, really nice. That's a really sweet ending. Yeah, the story and cutscenes, definitely, there's something there, Noctis.
Leandri brings you tomorrow, today.
The first Driver had a ridiculous tutorial, yeah. Yeah, there was I think Official Xbox Magazine was talking about Driver 3, and they were like, wow, take a look at these amazing photos. So, I mean, you're right. Yeah, Nathan, definitely join in. Yeah, we're going to be on for another 50 minutes or so. We're playing till 10 tonight. So if you can, join in.
Play.
One frame, it's actually moving. That's nice. 1 frame a second. Oh yeah, Stuntman? I do like Stuntman. I guess I didn't know it was kind of like a tech demo for that. That's pretty cool. See it. Yeah, Stuntman is tough.
You are dead, son.
I want to say we have more bots with this. Yo, thanks for... Oh, yeah, someone just messaged me on Discord. Thanks for hosting. This is cool to do on a Tuesday.
Who wants some?
And shout out to Yosho, who's been playing. Yeah, and we're just sticking to deathmatch. Maybe if things get really empty, we can change it up. But I just think this is just, like, nice and simple.
Adrenaline full.
I know, I did it. I broke 10 kills last game. Have we talked about Wheelman before? I don't think so.
Medic!
What were your thoughts when Microsoft first announced that they were making the Xbox? So I wasn't really aware. I was a little young. And I guess I just wasn't up to date on, like, gaming news.
You have no honor.
So I knew about the Xbox, but I wasn't like there for the announcement, and I wasn't even like all that excited for it. I remember, I think it was I got a GameCube, and I really loved it. But I think right after that, I went over to a friend's house, and they had an Xbox, which I never really touched before, didn't really know much about. And they were like, "Oh, let's play Halo." Well, they really wanted to play Bloodwake, but their dad said that was too violent. You guys could play Halo. I don't know why. It's so weird. But yeah, we played Halo and changed everything, and I had to get an Xbox as quickly as I could. Like, that was my most requested, like, gift, like, for my birthday. And that's kind of how I got into the Xbox. You can double wield an Unreal Tournament. I think it's just these pistols you dual wield. Hey, Grizzled Ancient, how's it going? Always nice having you here. Yeah, we got Chase instead of Stuntman, which I do think Stuntman is the better game out of those. But Chase has some heart. Ooh, I think we're alone. I want to keep an online server up just in case more people want to join. But maybe I will change it up. But we'll finish up this game. Driver Parallel Lines. Haven't played that one, but I've heard it's great.
Bring forth the rain of blood.
Yeah, I got really into gaming magazines like a little bit later, but I remember going to friend's house and there was just a friend who really loved video games, and he had like forget what it was, but just a bunch of gaming magazines, and I could just read through those.
And stay down.
As a big Atari guy, I was happy to see another American company make a console. Yeah, I know that's like a big deal. Like, that people were just like happy to see like you said, an American company join the fight again. Yeah, I own 1, 2, and 3. I know that.
I have no regrets.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, the green blob joined me. Yeah, because I mean, like, I played Halo and I was like I gotta have this. This is, and I thought it was the best thing I'd ever played in my life. I still think it's one of the best things I've ever played in my life.
Medic.
You still have your original copy of Bloodwake? That's awesome. I love Bloodwake. It's underrated. You want to think, play Wheelman.
Try that again. Oh, snap!
That was like a weird like subgenre for a little bit, right? Like stunt games.
And stay down.
Okay, Shadow Luigi. Yeah, awesome. Come join on in, have some fun. It's been good. I might change up the game mode though, so we might do something a little bit different.
Good one. Unreal.
5 kills remain.
Life is pain. Get over it.
Life is pain, get over it. Oh yeah, I could read game manuals over and over, Colton.
I'm gonna mess you up.
That was like one of the best parts of gaming, was just going through those. Oh, I was like stuck in a falling animation. Keep getting frozen. Oh yeah, the 1, 2, and 3 of Gex. You know, I remember liking, I think it was Gex 64 as a kid. I was tempted to pick up the trilogy that just came out. I didn't though. Oh yeah, I'm so bummed about Perfect Dark getting canceled. I was really excited for that. I thought it looked cool. I love Perfect Dark. So it's depressing. And yeah, I'm worried about Fable because all the stuff that got canceled was like games that didn't get trailers at the latest showcase, and Fable didn't even make a showing at all.
You have won the match.
All right, we're gonna change it up. Maybe play some Capture the Flag? No, the lobby's not full, but I know some people were having issues finding the game Shadow Luigi. But I am going to restart a lobby, so we'll see. Oh, wait. It says you're in here. Gex for the Xbox. For the Gexbox? You have your original copy of everything? Yeah. Unfortunately, I went through a phase where I, like, stole... Well, you know, if Shadow Luigi's here, we'll play a little more deathmatch. But I went through a phase where I was selling all my old stuff because I was like, oh, I have new stuff. Why do I need these old games? And then I started to be like, hey, there's some really great old stuff.
Play.
Oh my god. Can't stay on the thing. Have a wonderful stream. Also, I concur with the Bloodwake Club. Well, it was nice having you here, Max. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Unreal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, heading home and reading the manual, getting excited for what you got yourself into. Sometimes that excitement was better than the game itself. You never understood why Halo 1 was rated mature. Probably just the violence and blood.
Remember that.
play Search and Destroy or Rush? I used to play a lot of Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, and that's like one of those things I look back on and I'm like, kind of like, why? Team Deathmatch was usually just where I stuck around at. But then I guess like when you played a lot of Call of Duty, you would get like tired of just playing Team Deathmatch all the time. Can't broke the game. Camp Xbox 360. Back for the Camp Xbox stream, staying for Unreal Champ 2. I love this game. Well, nice of you to stop in here, Retro. Yeah, I mean, this game rocks. Just a good, simple time. What was the mode? Oh my god.
I'll remember that.
Was that a mode? Look, it's Raiden. Yeah, Insignia is definitely, I don't know, it's helped add life to the Xbox in a really great way. Because there's some games where, I don't know, the online was so integral to it. And I'm excited to see a lot more games get added. Oh, gun game? Still love gun games. Nolly Slaughter. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I saw that was one of the choices. I guess I haven't been doing much with the mutators. Yeah, no, they're always adding like games ever so slowly. I guess just they never have a hard schedule, but yeah, 199 games is great. Now some of those are just Xbox Live aware games that say that they're online, but still it's cool to have that ability. And then I guess with the 360 that became the norm, right? Like I guess every game would have some Xbox Live functionality by being aware by saying you're online playing it. Fatality. I remember, like, I never watched Full Metal Alchemist, but I remember seeing the commercials for it. Still, yeah, you can see friends online. Yeah, it's cool. I always hop on and I always have like a random friend request from someone on here. I always think that's fun. I don't know what's the friend limit on the original Xbox? People acting like this game was the demo if it was on Xbox Live. New game on the 360. God, I remember though, like even on the 360, I would play some single-player games and still be in an Xbox Live party chatting with friends. I remember picking up one of the Fallout New Vegas DLCs and still being in a party playing through it. Even though there was one game that I like closed myself off from friends. I got it and I was like, I don't even want to be in a party. I'm gonna play this alone. And it was like a few days of just like only doing that. It was LA Noire because I was really excited for it. And it was a story game. I was like, I'm focusing on this one. I'm just gonna sit alone with this one. That's still one of my favorite games. Hey, Indecisiveness. Yes, we're on public matchmaking. It seems like maybe there's issues when the game is ongoing that people can't join, so maybe in between matches. Yeah, I love the Blades dashboard. It's so sad that you can't, like, choose it. Like, they totally just, like, removed it.
You have won the match.
Being alive for 5 minutes and respawning all the time. That sounds like a crazy life. I kind of like Happy Death Day. Alright, no problem. I actually think I'm going to start a new lobby, because I don't think we can we change game modes here? If we can't, I'm going to restart. Yeah, because this game doesn't have like the in-between lobby section really. It just kind of goes right into it. I was always lurking in a party with friends no matter what game was playing or watching Netflix. That was one of my favorite features, was sitting in that little theater watching Netflix movies together. I used to watch just horrible movies. And it was fun. I always like having bots.
So back.
All right, and let's see how this goes. Jade Empire or Knights of the Old Republic? I like Jade Empire better. I think they're both amazing, probably both in league with each other. But I think that Jade Empire just has, just because it's an original idea, I can really appreciate how much lore they dug out of that.
Defend at all costs.
Yeah, because after Blades, there was like an in-between one. Not what we have now. It was still tile-based, but you still moved through it like Blades.
I have the flag.
Blades, that sounds like pure nostalgia. Cameo theme with the Blades dashboard.
Spotted.
Blue flag returned.
Still not letting you join Shadow Luigi? I wonder why. I don't know what the issue is with Unreal Tournament, but it seems to have weird server issues. Oh, that's my teammate.
Blue team scores.
There we go.
Blue flag taken.
Welcome in, Shadow Luigi. Xbox Live Parties where it was at. About the new Xbox 360 update, but when I started my console this week. Wasn't the new 360 update, it just added an ad for the Series X?
Red flag taken.
Man.
Red flag returned.
They're gonna get knocked back into the teleporter. I just kind of want to get their flag. Yeah, I really like, yeah, the combat in Jade is really good. You know, the digital version of Jade Empire isn't the limited edition. It's the base game.
Red flag taken.
That is weird because almost all of the Series X games with DLC will come with the DLC, so that's interesting that they decided not to do that.
Enemy
I don't think no, I played the Series X version, not fully.
Blue flag returned.
They still have our flag.
I'm on your team.
That was
Red
close.
flag returned. Blue flag taken.
I missed this game. This was my first Xbox Live title. What a great one to start with. NXE is my favorite 360 dashboard alongside Kinect. It was a big deal when NXE came out.
Red flag taken.
Enemy flag carrier is here.
Red flag dropped. Red flag returned.
Alright, we got this Shadow Luigi.
I am disgraced.
I did not know Third Age had a custom soundtrack option. That's really fun. Good job.
Nice.
Ooh, I didn't mean to put that.
On my way.
But Third Age is a great game. I think it's really fun. I don't know. I like the combat. It's nice to have a turn-based RPG like that on the Xbox. There's not many of them. All I noticed was the ad.
I'll be back again and again. Substandard.
I keep on wanting... Yeah, there we go. It looks so much cooler in third person. You like it in third person. I just like first person shooters. That's why it works for me.
Red flag taken. Blue flag taken.
You will serve me well in the afterlife.
I could see me being in the same situation, Colton.
Enemy flag carrier.
And they add DLC for Splinter Cell and KOTOR and all those games, but not Jade Empire. Jade Empire just gets kind of treated. I don't know. It's been forgotten, and I don't think we'll ever see another one. And I really wish we could have. Yeah, custom soundtrack just adds so much to a game. One of the best features of the Xbox.
Red flag returned. Blue flag.
I could see the bots being really good at CTF. They're probably really good at objectives. Friends list limit for Insignia Xbox, but it seems like when Xbox it maybe was 100. Yeah, that'll be my record. I don't know how many friends I have on here. I have a good amount, like a lot of people have sent me friend requests. Have I ever modded for UT 2004? No, I haven't.
All races are inferior.
Oh man, it's a little messed up. Hey Mark, how's it going?
Press the attack.
Blue team scores. Blue flag
the flag.
taken. Red flag taken.
Let's try
Blue
to.
flag flag returned.
Oh my god, blue flag drop. Yeah, Jade Empire is a classic, I agree.
Red flag dropped.
Oh really?
Red flag
I gotta play
returned.
Halo 3 then. Halo 3 night would be great. Advent Rising, want to see that get more love. I think that's a very interesting game. I think it's flawed, but its ambition is something I can really appreciate. Unfortunately, Insignia is not on the 360.
Red flag returned.
For the queen.
They call me Princess of Pain for a reason.
Red team scores.
Oh yeah, that's so common. Like looking at your old friends list and then seeing like hasn't been on for years. On the PS3, I feel like it's even sadder. The way it's displayed, because I think it stopped after a certain time, right? It just says hasn't been online in a long time.
Red flag taken.
Well then I'll take the blue flag. Killing Floor sound seems like a game that would have been on the 360.
Flag taken.
Recover our flag.
I'm gonna hope that they're gonna recover our flag. When are we getting a review of the original Halo 2 PC? I don't know. Probably not anytime soon with the Halo reviews. It'll be a big day when that happens. I want to do the weird Halos for now.
Flag dropped.
I just gotta stay alive for long enough.
Red flag taken.
All races are inferior.
I'm sure they're doing the same thing. God, they're like all here. Hold on. I feel like I gotta take care of this.
Red flag returned.
Embarrassing.
You're farming days away from Xbox. That's really funny. course, as soon as I leave, I'm good. Windows Vista, Halo 2. I remember games with Windows Live. Got tied up with revamped H3 community server business. Oh, look at that. I'll swap the UC2 in bot mode to feel as if I'm there in spirit. Hey, that is fine. It's always nice having you here, Frisky. And it's funny, Colton was just talking about that. A Trials HD review. That one actually might come sooner than you think. That's I love the Trials games, so that might be a good one. No, Halo 3 is fantastic. It's so interesting that Halo 2 has achievements on PC. Guy had Fallout 3 games for Windows Live, I believe. Cell Factor. It's familiar. Yeah, I remember the Gears of War PC port.
Play.
Because that was a big deal. Flag is there. I don't know this map. That's like part of the difficulty. Trials SD. The Flash game?
Red flag taken.
Flag carrier spotted.
What a fast elevator.
Blue flag taken.
I did it myself. This song is great in the background. I have the bio rifle.
Blue team scores.
Oh, come on.
Same team.
Blue flag taken.
I was trying.
Red flag taken.
Yeah, that fabled PC port. I think it would be fun to go over games that got PC port. They're easily available now.
Flag carrier
Bullet Witch
spotted.
PC port. I remember games with the Windows Live just being rough.
Enemy flag carrier is here.
Dark Souls with Windows Live, was that a thing?
Blue team scores. Red flag taken. Blue flag taken.
Your soul.
Red flag dropped. Red flag returned.
I can at least score 1 point.
Red team scores.
Okay. I know Blue Team is going crazy.
You come back.
Blue flag taken.
Can't hide.
Soon, you'll know what cold feels like.
I'll know what cold feels like?
Red flag taken.
Talk to the
I'm
hand.
ready to
I
score.
guess this won't matter too much right now. Yeah, I could see back in the day being like really into this and being able to like play for hours upon hours. Because this has gone by so fast. I can't believe it's already 9:35.
Blue flag taken.
Alright, let's try to get whoever has the flag.
I need backup.
I see you.
You would look so good in black.
I'm on fire.
Interesting. Where are they?
I need backup.
Blue flag returned.
Oh no. I love the video screen showing what's playing. That's great. I know the elevator, like it causes like crazy whiplash. Jedi Academy is on Insignia. That was like one of my first games I played through Insignia. It's really cool. I played UT on computer back in the day and got yelled out for hogging the phone line for too long. Yep.
Still, damn it.
The listed mobile port of Jade Empire. Didn't even know that existed. You know, I was talking about mobile games. I do think that's an interesting topic that maybe not a lot of people have like talked about.
Can't hide.
Because there were a lot. Like every game got like a port. I remember I had a God of War mobile game on my like flip phone.
Enemy flag carrier is here. Flag carrier spotted.
This has been like a chase.
Flag carrier
Crazy.
spotted.
Camp Angry Birds. The just Angry Birds. My old dial-up modem. Oh my god. Fallout Shelter, yeah. Sometimes I miss arena shooters. But then I realize oh yeah.
Enemy flag carrier is here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get my nimble on. You can still buy the mobile ports of KOTOR 1 and 2, not Jade Empire. Interesting. Once again, Jade Empire's just getting left behind. Got to be listed fast on Android. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, come on. I kept getting stuck. I remember back in 06, my brother and me and a few friends got together and did System Link parties, and we would host them. Sometimes bought a LAN party for a good price. That's awesome. No, that sounds great. I really wish I got to experience more giant LAN parties. There's something cool about having a bunch of consoles together. playing a game like on multiple TVs with a huge setup. Angry Birds Star Wars. You know, if enough people requested it.
Blue team is the winner.
Chris process.
Back in the day, playing Halo 1 while listening to Linkin Park Hybrid Theory was peak gaming. Yeah, I could see that. Like, those two things just go perfectly together. Yeah, I guess people just don't care as much about mobile or older mobile games. Remember the Grand Theft Auto, the mobile versions? I was sleeping in my middle room in the middle of the night and I saw police shining a light through the side door. That sounds scary. I still remember the demo for this game from Xbox Magazine. Xbox Magazine rocked.
Play.
I would love to play the old Assassin's Creed multiplayers again. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood rocked. I'm sure something will come around for replacement on those. At least for the dead games. I guess what might hold it back a little bit is the fact that it's still, like, you still can log into it, get achievements, stuff like that.
Red flag taken.
You prefer not remastered games? It depends. I like remastered games. I think it's fun to go back to, but if I'm going to choose which one to play, I do like playing it in its original form because I like seeing how people played it back in the day, where it came from.
Red flag returned. Red flag taken.
Yeah, a lot of people have asked for Sunset Overdrive. That might be a good one to cover. I want to do a few more Xbox One games. It seems like a lot of people are interested in Xbox One recently. Oh yeah, it was the same team.
Red flag dropped. Red flag taken.
You have every version of Angry Birds Star Wars, but PP, how many consoles did it release on? Figuratively speaking, $5. I wish you many great streams and many blessings. Well, thank you so much. That means a lot. That $5, it goes right to the channel. Thank you for the well wishes, and I wish the best for you. I hope you have a great week, year, life. You know, so I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I need backup.
Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer is still up. Okay,
Blue
cool.
flag returned.
My third Xbox One review. They come very rarely.
Sorry.
Blue team
I guess at some point, like, I feel like certain Xbox One games are too new, but there's definitely some interesting ones. Yeah, Black Flag was awesome. Assassin's Creeds were great. I really liked 3, and a lot of people didn't like those, or like that one. So glad you're playing this one. Feel like no one talks about it. Did a LAN fest with UC2 and it was a huge hit. Oh, that sounds awesome. This sounds like a perfect LAN game. But thank you, Frisky Biscuit, for that $4.99. I do really appreciate it. It's super nice of you. I'm happy that you're enjoying this stream, talking about this awesome classic game. And I've been appreciating your support. Thank you.
Sorry.
Is Sunset Overdrive backwards compatible? It should be, yeah.
Returned.
I'm just really in a volleyball phase.
Red flag taken.
Hey Tommy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Maybe. I really liked Final Fantasy 13.
Welcome to basic training.
Had issues. I like that the bots, there's actually bots here defending the base. They're smart. That's a lot of angry birds.
Red flag taken.
No, I get that. There's a lot of things you can respect, or especially video games that you can respect but maybe never have touched. You understand its legacy. I definitely have games like that. It's hard to play every game. Can't play every game I want to play. That's one of the sad things about life.
Red flag scores.
Yeah, I believe all Xbox One games are backwards compatible on the series. 13 is the laughing stock. People don't like 10 too, right? I'm just thinking of other ones. Ooh, Nightfire multiplayer night would be great. Going through the James Bond games would be really fun.
Red flag taken. Red flag dropped. Red flag returned. Red flag taken.
Also, guys, just to let you know, after this one, I will be heading off for the night. Just as like a little warning. But it's been a really great night so far. I've been having a lot of fun. 2 weeks in a row of streaming. I think I did that to myself.
Blue flag returned.
Yeah, I've never played Dead or Alive Extreme. But what was nice about the Xbox One and PS4 generation at first is there were a lot of crossover games, but at some point they did stop.
Blue team scores.
And that never really happened this gen. Well, I'd recommend Final Fantasy IX. That one is awesome. Makes you happy that people are still playing this online. Yep. Yeah, what's nice about Insignia, you set up an event and usually someone will show up. I hosted a Ghost Recon event recently just to get some game time in online. And I had a few people join me for just online on co-op. You like X2, gotcha.
Blue flag returned.
Yeah, Nightfire is awesome. Oh wow, collecting Star Wars games. I think you've talked about that before. If I'm not mistaken, that's a huge undertaking. Yeah. Most of the Bond games are pretty good. I really like From Russia with Love. If you like the classic movies, that one is a great love letter.
I can't feel my legs!
Red flag taken.
Oh my god, someone just took the flag. I should have stayed behind.
Red flag returned. Red team scores. Red flag taken. Red flag returned. Red flag taken.
Wow, that was crazy.
Enemy flag carrier is here.
Red flag taken.
feel like that's priority right now, trying to take care of them.
Flight carrier spotted.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take their flag. I'm gonna eat and then work on my...
Blue team
Oh,
scores.
okay. That's okay.
Unreal winner.
It is unreal. Alright, well, everybody who's been playing, like Shallow Luigi, I know you're in here. Thank you for playing. I really appreciate it. If you did play tonight on Insignia, thank you so much. It was a blast. Those 2 hours went by so quickly. I'm gonna go through some of your guys' messages. Well, figuratively speaking, it was really nice having you here. GG, I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I know. The taunting is crazy in this game. Yeah, GG's Shadow Luigi. Yeah, and the music's really good too. But yeah, good night, everybody. Really had a good night hanging out with you. It went by way too fast. Really appreciate all of you. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you again real soon.